Good morning. In the previous lecture, we discussed arithmetic statements. Arithmetic statements are also known as assignment statements. Arithmetic statements are also known as assignment statements. And the next article is structure of Fortran program. Structure of structure of Fortran program. Whenever we write a Fortran program, we need various instructions. These are the instructions we are giving to the computer to perform certain specified task. These instructions in Fortran are known as Fortran statements. The instructions we use in a Fortran program to perform various tasks are known as Fortran statements. In olden days, coding sheet of Fortran was used for development of Fortran program, and that coding sheet decides the structure of Fortran program. Coding sheet of Fortran. Coding sheet of Fortran was used in olden days, actually for Fortran 77, for developing Fortran program. What is Fortran coding sheet? Fortran coding sheet is a paper sheet. Fortran coding sheet is a paper sheet. This paper sheet is having 80 columns. The Fortran coding sheet having 80 columns. It has 80 columns. Rows that will be decided by length of the program. Lines or rows will be decided by length of the Fortran program. Every line of the program, every row of the program in the coding sheet is of 80 columns. Every line, every row of the Fortran program in the Fortran coding sheet has 80 columns. It means that we can enter 80 characters in a single line. To make a program interactive, we generally use comments in the program, so that the person who is knowing very less about the programming of Fortran, by reading the comments we have introduced in the Fortran program, may have some idea about what task is to be performed by that Fortran program. Whenever you want to introduce, whenever you want to write a comment, on the coding sheet, in the first column, you need to write the character C. Whenever you want to introduce, whenever you want to write a comment in the program, then in the first column of that line, you have to write the letter C. Whenever Fortran 77 editor reads this C, the comment will not be read by the editor. It is non-executable statement. It will not be executed by Fortran editor. It is for the understanding of user. It is for understanding of the programmer. Okay. Then, whenever you start writing the program, you cannot start from second column. First column, if I want to write the comment, should be having the character C. Character C should be written in the first column of that line. After writing comment in one line, now I want to actually start the Fortran programming. In coding sheet, you are not allowed to start your program from first column. You are allowed to start program writing from seventh column. From seventh column to 72. Column number 7 to 72. Column numbers 7 to 72 are used for writing the program line. Column numbers 7 to 72 in every line of the program. In every line of the program, column numbers 7 to 72 are only used to write the instructions or statements of the Fortran program. Column numbers 73 to 80 are not used for the program purpose, are not used by the computer or editor. 73 to 80, column numbers 73 to 80 on every line of the coding sheet. Of every line of the coding sheet are left for the user, the programmer. The programmer can write comments. A comment may be written on a separate line. Short comments may be written from 73 column to 80 column. So, column number 73 to 80 is to be used by the programmer, by the user for writing short comments. Program statement, program instructions in every line are to be written from column number 7 to column number 72 only. Let us suppose that the Fortran program instruction, all Fortran program instructions may not be too long. Some of the Fortran instructions, some of the Fortran statements may be long. If the Fortran statement is long, this much space will not be sufficient for that instruction, for that particular statement, and you need to continue the same statement on the next line. If a statement or an instruction is too long, you may need 2 lines or 3 lines to complete the instruction or the statement. Whenever there is such a need of use of 2 or more lines for writing single instruction or single statement, at column number 6 you need to write certain character. You can write any character at column number 6 of next line. You have started the instruction on this line from 7 to 72 columns. The instruction is incomplete. You need to continue it on the next line. On the 6th column of next line, put any character and continue the statement. 6th column of the coding sheet is only used to specify continuation of an instruction of Fortran, continuation of the statement of Fortran from earlier line to next line. Now, column number 6 is not used for any other purpose. Column number 6 is not used for any other purpose. It is only used to represent that the instruction written on the earlier line is long instruction. The first line, the earlier line is not sufficient. It is to be continued on the next line, and therefore 6th column of next line is having certain character specifying that this instruction, this statement on this line is started from the earlier line. Now, what is the use of columns 1 to 5? Here I told that if we put character C in the first column of a line, that whole line is considered as a comment. It is not read, not executed by the Fortran editor. Column number 6 used just to represent continuation of earlier instruction on the next line. Column number 7 to 72 are used for writing the instructions, writing the statements of the program. Column number 73 to 80 are used by the programmer. These are only meant for the user to write short comments. Now, what is use of columns 1 to 5? Columns 1 to 5 are used for numbering the instructions or statements of a Fortran program. Column numbers 1 to 5 are only used to provide numbers to the instructions or statements of a Fortran program. Numbers are not given to every statement of Fortran program. One important thing, I said that columns 1 to 5, I said that columns 1 to 5 are used for giving numbers to the instructions or statements of a Fortran program. It does not mean that you need to give number to every instruction. It does not mean that you should provide number to every statement, every instruction of the Fortran, not needed. You are not supposed to provide number to every Fortran statements, every Fortran instruction, not at all. Then 1 to 5 columns which are used to number the program lines are used for what purpose? These columns are used to number only those instructions, only those statements, only those program lines which are to be referred later in the program. You need to refer, whenever you need to refer a program line either earlier or later in the same program, that program line is provided with the number. The number may be single digit, the number may be 2 digit, the number may be 3 digit, the number may be 4 digit, the number at the most may be 5 digit. There is no bindings. What number you should write there? You can write any number from 1 digit to 5 digit number. Minimum digit for writing number to the instruction or statement is 1 digit. Maximum number you can provide to any instruction, you need to refer it earlier or later in the same program, maybe at the most of 5 digits. One more thing, the numbers you are giving to various program lines, various program instructions or statements which are to be referred later or earlier in the same program may not be in the ascending order, may not be in the descending order. The numbers you are going to provide not necessarily to be in the ascending order, not necessarily to be in the descending order. Not needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Not needed 5, 4, 3, 1, etc. Numbers can be given as per the will of the program developer. The program developer can give the numbers in any order. Not needed the numbers to be written in ascending order, not needed the numbers to be written in descending order. The programmer can use the numbers as per will of the programmer. This is short idea of structure of a Fortran program. Obviously on the coding sheet only, not on the computer. This is structure of Fortran program on Fortran coding sheet. This is not the structure on the computer. Whenever you feed this program to the computer from the coding sheet, the computer screen, the screen displayed for the Fortran editor not necessarily to be 80 columns. It may be more than that. Then why we need to write the program on the coding sheet? When we write the program on the coding sheet, it is the systematic way. Once we develop it in a systematic way, it is easy for us to feed the program. It is easy for us to feed the program from the Fortran coding sheet to the computer. So this is about structure of Fortran program on the coding sheet. Hope you got it. Thank you.